is the primary and derived and user-defined data types. So primary data types you have to use in the basic data types. So integer, float, double character, and wide boolean, wide character. So these are the data types you have to use. Basic data types you have to use it in C++. Whereas derived data types, what are the basic data types you have to use in C++? By using those data types, we can derive new data types that is simply called as derived data types. Those derived data types are functions. The collection or a group of statements presented with a name is called as function. And arrays is a collection of similar data type values we have to store into these derived data types. And point is a variable which can assign the address of another variable, and a reference to the another variables. So these are the derived data types you have to use in C++. And next one is the user-defined data types. So our own data types you have to create it by using this user-defined data types. What is a class? Class is a collection of member variables and functions. So here you have to use the comparing with the structures. Class is a collection of data types as well as functions. But whereas in structures, it's a collection of data types, of dissimilar data types. The class also will have the dissimilar data types, but we have the functions. But in structures, you don't have any functions. So that is the difference between the class and structure. And the union is a collection of dissimilar data types, similar to structures, but comparing with the memory locations, it is different. Structures occupies how many data types you have to represent it in that structure. That size you have to represent it in structure, but there is union, highest data type only we have to consider in the union. Similarly, in a embedded data types. So these are the different types of data types you have to use in C++ language. And here you have to find out the size of each data type by using these formulas, that is the signed data types. So whatever the data type, basic data types you have, integer, float, double character, that all data types you have to represent it with the signed or unsigned, or short or long. Signed data types are the signed short or signed long, whatever you have to consider. So based on that size of the data type, you can find the size of each data, how much of memory is occupies, and what is the size you have to identify by using this one. For example, let us say character data type occupies 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bits. So here you can find out the signed data type for the character -2 power n minus 1 to -1 by using this formula to 2 power n minus 1. This is the formula. By using this formula, you can find out the value -2 power 8 minus 1. That is the -2 power 7 minus 1. That is the -128 minus 1. That is the 127. 2 power n minus 1. 2 power 8 minus 1. 2 power 7. That is the 128. So -127, 128. So this is the way we have to calculate the each data type size by using this one. Similarly, unsigned data type 0 to 2 power n minus 1. So unsigned character data type we have to consider. One character data type we have to represent the 8 bits. 0 to 2 power 8 minus 1. That is the 250. 0 to 256 minus 1. That is the 0 to 2. So this is the by using this formula you can find the size of each data type. So comparing with the C, here we have the more number of classes will be included in the data type, as well as difference is included in the data type, and as well as wide also included boolean and wide character. You have to include it in C++. So see here, how many first you have to check it out in the program. See here, you can find out the program. Now save it as data.cpp. So same program, I want to find out the size of the each data type. Integer, how much of byte, how much of memory is allocated for the float, double, and character. So here I want to use iostream.h. This is the C program. iostream.h, and as well as hash include yno.h. That is nice. While main integer float, here I want to use the cout. Cout size of the data type. Cout size of the float. Cout size of the double. Cout size of the character. Here use I want to use line to the slash and line. Save it. Now we have to compile. So here we have the types. Okay. See here. Yes. How much of memory it occupies? That is the 2 bytes. I need to write all this percentage. Here to save it as compile it, no errors. So here how much of memory it occupies? Here it occupies 2 bytes for the integer, float 4 bytes, double 8 bytes, character 1 byte.